Marching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
A short kick taken at the 18.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
Throwing Jones. Flushed out right.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a give. Running left is Harris. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now Jones looking deep downfield. And it's intercepted.
And the Jets are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10
at their own 19-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Room here to run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
yeah.
Backside guys,
meh.
That's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Flush to his right. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. It's Bubba Bolden who picks it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
I ain't rocking no time. I am the flyest big nigga, bro.
The run only got a yard.
Don't argue with him, one of me. Nah, man, I just gotta put on for these big niggas.
Jones.
Right.
And his throw is incomplete.
Hey, we need to put on for the big niggas, man.
But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Nah, for real, cause them skinny niggas, it take me about 2 hours to get dressed. Me, I'm t-shirt out Jiffy Mart, black pants, some forces, it's good.
Hunter Henry brings it in.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They say he a dog on there.
You can hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need him.
He said he couldn't find his mic.
And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
You crazy, you know I get ahead sometimes.
First
Yeah, Wednesday.
for Pierre Strong.
And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
He might get no jump for me.
Pretty effective run there. And now
The
they can start to
$150
speed
version.
the zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your
That's
own
all off her
words.
chick.
Tone
You hear me?
dominance
I ain't coming out nothing.
Pound the rock.
I ain't coming out nada.
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll get him
Cause she said I
inside
can
the
get whatever I
15
want.
to the 14
That's
yard
what
line.
I'm getting that. But
They'll
I'm really
get
gonna
three
get
as
the
the
$100
drive
version. Pocket
continues.
50.
It's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they
I'm gonna have to
could
grind
run.
my
I believe
player
they've
for
done
about
that here in
2,
the first quarter.
3
It's
days.
a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones eluding the pressure right. This will be caught at the 2.
From the 2, here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Strong.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score.
Pierre Strong, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
Because I had them parties and shit.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. A give running left. McAllister. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
The Jets at 4-3, a game over 500. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
But it certainly took too long to set up play action. That gave the pass rush time to get home for his first sack of the game. For their sake, they may start to think about the quick game and leave play action alone for a little while.
After the sack on first down, Wilson. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball.
I would say Bryce Young would be
Second year,
nice.
as you noted, on-the-job training, So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, real good out there, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hey, the season starts Thursday. Yeah.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And he's got some
space. He that Oklahoma transfer. Oklahoma took the whole lineup.
Rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
They took the coaches took their players. That's understood. Hey, I got $100 on the Rams.
They'll run again with Harris, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time
the Rams play the Bills.
Again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12.
I think it might be. Yeah, they gotta take that, man. Hey, you know what bravado is? I'm gonna put you on.
And that's off the mark.
Got bravado.
Sometimes an incompletion.
It's like sports betting. Like basically you betting Vegas.
He just tossed it away.
You can bet on player stats. Nigga. Huh?
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Man, that bravado will get you that bread. That's the best payout.
Looking to throw.
I was doing that shit in the team. You know, that's all we be doing is like sports betting shit. That shit. Nigga, and my partner put $10 on every team last year. You make so much money that after like tuning shit in jail, nigga put $10 on every team that they'll make they'll win the Super Bowl. And that nigga pay out for the Bengals to go to the Super Bowl. That nigga payout was like 700. I think like 700,000. I swear to God. Cause it was the lowest odds, like one of the lowest odds. Them always cheating, though. That's facts. I'm a Buckeye. We rocking with the Buckeyes.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's been a miserable start for them.
Next man up, man. We got, we stay with 5-star recruits.
Yeah, he's soon. That's what I'm going to tell him for.
Okay.
Not the one that you're throwing it to, or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, they'll run it with McAllister. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Real tough, bro. Yeah, he tried to do it again. Nah, nigga, I fixed it this time. Fuck me.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here.
If he was a man, I wouldn't trip. This nigga is in a whole fucking deep third on the left. Hey, fuck, nigga.
An absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And intercepted. Wilson's third of the game. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel.
That's why I got him and Jameer Peppers up there.
Still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coach,
nah, we running that back, bro.
Keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
Oh, I thought I switched it.
Get back to the line of scrimmage. That's him.
no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And now Nick Folk, his career long, 56 yards. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
Well, this nigga field goal block glitching.
I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. 2 minutes to play. First half. It's 14-0.
Yeah.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time
to
do me
how y'all doing that.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Play action, now Wilson. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
I don't get that shit. That wasn't a match.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
I gotta get out of there. I can't let him be 75 yards.
13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Yes, sir. We'll take it.
Caught by Smith, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. Hall again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Yeah, I gotta get a
set. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself. And maybe
imagine a nigga just running this shit the whole fucking time.
That option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Now a timeout segment 4, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
You said you finna do it. And we'll relieve.
This is 1st and goal.
Yeah, I'm undefeated.
Chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run with Hall.
This nigga just.
Breece Hall in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway.
It's a little too late for that.
And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback.
Nigga, everything. The yeah, nah, it's a little too late for that. It's a little too late for that, no cap, bro.
They have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive.
Yeah, I'm at
Is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. They'll run with Hall. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Hall on to give up the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 68 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting
bro, no, bro. McAllister is not running through niggas like this.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
A handoff to McAllister.
Oh my God, this nigga McAllister is elite.
And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots 8. It's a gain of 35. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the 2nd.
Damn.
Finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive
Fuck
point
it,
of
we
view.
blitzing every time now. We get some run. It is what it is.
To make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through,
it is what it is.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. On the give, McAllister.
Nigga, I was about to say, nigga, McAllister went through my D tackle.
7 down to the 4-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play out.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets are within an extra point of time.
I already know how he running like this. He just running RPO run plays. Nigga is probably literally is in RPO and just clicking and run plays over and over. It's the only way you can get space like this. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Custom.
So a tie ball game here as the kicks away.
I told you yesterday, nigga, I seen a nigga with like 10 packages in his shit. Like, nigga, what? This nigga got 3 different team packages all in one.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they take the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half.
He faster than this, bro.
So one play and they're already just shy.
Niggas faster than that, dog.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Oh, I just saw.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And he brings this one back. It's a
Yeah, I saw.
and a jet touchdown. Well, this secondary just continues to be a force. Multiple interceptions in this game, and now the pick six.
And the thing about it is, once you get an interception as a unit, you think to yourself,
Yeah, that's my fault.
how do we increase it the next time?
Bro, this nigga taking forever to pick plays and shit. He done had to screen record that one.
And break down what they're trying to do offensively.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
It really be Mac Jones. I'm gonna be honest. They didn't decline that nigga stats. He did not get better from last year.
As this one's in the air.
Damn, fuck. I ain't gonna lie, then the Jets got these passes. This nigga pressing Taco and Thornton is still able to keep up with this nigga. I don't get it. Nigga just running man, though.
Pick six, and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes
Literally
right
running the same defense over and over. Man blitz. Man blitz.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First
Boy,
down.
no.
They'll try the right side.
That nigga Gidry, I had him burnt the first drive. Gidry caught that hoe and picked on that nigga.
That was well played there defensively. Two tight ends in the formation.
That's why I ain't even trying to throw it no more.
Hard to imagine with
I
all
don't
that
know.
size and beef that they could let a tackler
Telling you,
through.
though.
But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Buying time to his left.
Oh, this nigga stopped running.
Third time in this ball game.
Yeah, I done lost this hoe.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown.
Off for 2 pick six.
Zerline on to add the extra point.
Why would he stop running?
They double up the lead. This one's now
That makes no sense.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
I still can win, but
Bounce out
it's
of the back of the end zone. So we will
too
start
much.
here at the 25.
I ain't gonna lie, they gotta do something with this man blitz. You playing with low overall DBs.
The Pats at the line, ready
Low
to go.
overall DBs
They're
keeping up
looking
with
to make
these
a bit of
niggas.
a 180. They are sputtering right now.
It makes no
And
sense.
frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
And his drive is almost over.
He able to just run. Like, I ain't gonna lie, they gotta do something with this man, bro, for real, for real.
Followed by an incompletion.
DB's not like this. No way.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that would not
Like, he literally just running any type of man blitz.
time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's
Yeah, I
Patriot
lost this
football, but
up.
they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter.
could have went 5.
Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He was called on 3 times in the week.
I done threw 2
His
PCs.
first one here's away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And the Jets will take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first
Come on,
downs.
bro. We meeting this nigga in the backfield, and he's still getting a yard.
They can't touch the ball.
Marcus Jones there for the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box.
Bro, how is he creasing like this?
Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
Yeah, man, that's a wrap for me. Might as well cut the stream off.